Hello, today I'm going to show you how I end up with this drawing here, okay? To do this has a certain thing that you need to achieve. I start with the grid system, but even before the grid system, I have a 5-minute sketch to determine how big I wanted to draw this on a canvas. Okay, to do this, I draw a circle. You draw a circle the way I teach you how to draw a circle. Then you more or less you draw the jaws part of the drawing, okay? Then the only thing that this drawing helped me is because I draw the eye, okay? And draw the bottom of the nose. That's all I'm looking for. I know the size, and I know this dimension from the corner of the eye to the bottom of the nose. That's all I'm looking for, okay? This way here, we know exactly the size in relation to the canvas, okay? So we pretty much know how much the size the drawing is going to be, okay? So this is the paper that's going to help me to create in relation to the size of the canvas. You can put in the center of the canvas. You know, you see that has a good margin. So this 5 minutes sketch helps a lot to determine what size of the figure or the face that you're going to achieve. Now, with this sketch here, I decide the size that I wanted to make this painting, okay? And I'm going to show you here that you see I did this, and I have a sketch that I did this with helping of the grid. So you pick up the original, and I put a plastic over so I don't damage the original. So I draw the grid system. Then I'm going to determine here the angle of the face, okay? So I'm going to put like this. Then I pick up the middle of the eyebrow and this V here of the lip. Then I'm going to make a dot right here and right there. Then I make a middle line of the picture. Then I remove the original. This is the line that I start. Then I started drawing the eye. Okay, you draw the eye. This corner is important, and this is the bottom of the nose. Okay, that's the most important dimension. From this dimension here, I determine everything. Okay, then remember, people's face-wise, right side and left side is mostly people is different. It's not symmetrical at all. So I'm right-handed, so I pick it up the right eye. Then by looking the picture, I see that the corner of the eye in this one here is right in the line, but the other side is a little bit different. You see, this line here is below the line. This one here is pretty much on the line. Okay, then I draw the eyebrow. You measure each square. Normally you pick up the middle point. I'm going to pick up a middle point here. Happen to be the middle point is where the eyebrow starts, and you go like this, and you go to this like this. Also pick up the middle point. Okay, you locate the eyebrow and the eye and the nose. Then you notice here on the line of the mouth is only extra lines that I have. Has a diagonal line here. I'm going to make a center line of this diagonal, which is right here. So you add extra line right there. Okay, then you know from the top to middle, here's the middle line, the mouth is underneath a little bit, and from the middle line to the bottom, is almost in the middle, and the mouth is a little bit right here, and the other side, the mouth go a little further from the line. Then you go okay, you have all these important dimensions. We're going to draw the face now. So you're going to go and you see here it's gonna be a little over. Then you see the hair. I'm going to draw here the line of the neck, and always pick up individual square. Pick up the middle point to determine where the line is located, okay? When you draw this, I draw very firmly because the camera, but in real life, draw very light. Every lines and all this, because you're gonna be erasing a lot to pick up the feature correctly. Okay, that's the way I did this grid system, and then end up with after I erase, or I myself I pick up the lines that I draw, and I make For example, if your line is like this, don't try to draw like this at all. Take too long. Follow the line. When you're doing this, be sure that you make it thick enough so you're gonna cover, because you're gonna create almost like a carbon paper. Make a 1/4 inch. For example, here has a line like that. Follow the line. Okay. On this point here, we don't try to do anything fancy or anything like that. We just try to create carbon paper, so we can transport this to the canvas. Okay, this is more or less what I did. Then I pick up this here, I turn to the canvas, which is here. Then with the very hard pencil, you draw whatever you did. By doing this, you delineate the lines that's going to show. And this system here becoming pretty much identical what you're trying to do. Okay, remember this paint here? I remember that teach you how to carve the pencil. I left this groovy, so we're going to dip this in the watercolor. Okay, so this drawing here is already done initially with the grid system, but I have it mostly done in pencil. But I'm going to use now the watercolor to draw to achieve like this. See, this groove here is your friend. So you dip this on watercolor, then you're going to draw. You're nothing more than just drawing over the pencil, but you're doing this with your watercolor. Trying to be very neat in your artwork, so you don't lose the likeness of the face. You just emphasizing the drawing which you did with pencil. Okay, we just go over. Okay, you see how easy it is working with this carved pencil? Okay, that's pretty much, I did this one here, and I'm going to actually paint this next painting with the oil painting. By the way, this is so easy. If you pick up any mistake here, let's say that if you don't like certain lines, you pick up a wet cloth and you rub and come off like that. That's the beauty of this system here. And you don't start oil painting till this is absolutely, the likeness is right there.